Hey everyone, it's Road to Retire, the channel where I try to retire early. Pretty self-explanatory, right? And today we're going to be talking about Fetch. I've been using the Fetch app for over a year now, a little over a year, about a year and 2 months at this point, and it is just a cash back. You scan receipts, get cash back. You can get certain items at a bigger discount, more cash back, and there is a ton of different gift cards that you can use to get. This is not going to make you rich by any means. However, if you're having to buy groceries, then you might as well use something like this and get some free stuff in the meantime. So here is my review and hope you enjoy. And I want to put a heavy emphasis that this app is free and you are not going to make a ton of money or a ton of rewards from this. However, if you're going to be getting receipts back from your daily purchases anyway, you might as well use this. So this is what the homepage is going to look like when you first open the app. By the way, it's available on both Android and iPhone, and I'm not sure about the international usage, but I'm from the United States and it works well on my Android phone. I've had no issues for the over a year now that I've been using the app. So up here it has a picture icon to unlock, and this is just for a bonus that you can get once every 24 hours. So once you do one for the day, you have to wait 24 hours and then you can snap another receipt to get a bonus. There is nothing stopping you from snapping back-to-back receipts on the same day. However, you just won't get that daily bonus. You can only get that once. You are guaranteed 25 points every time you snap a receipt. And depending on if there are any branded or advertised products here, you can get more than that. As you can see, if you spend $20 here on Tostitos chips, you can get 2,500 points. So there's definitely incentives here. If you are having a party, let's say, and you know you got to buy chips, why not go ahead and buy Tostitos so you can get a bunch of points back? And if we click on the next, so if you scroll down, and again, you can keep scrolling down to see all the different deals that they have for the day that you're about to snap your receipt. You can also just use the search bar here. So if you know that you're going to buy like Coca-Cola products, for example, you can just type Coke or Cokes, Pepsi, Sprite, whatever soda that it is that you're looking for. You can just type it in there and it'll tell you if there is a certain deal. You'll get more cash back on that, blah, blah, blah. So it's just something to keep in mind if you're going to the grocery store. And if you're like me, I always use this for deodorant. Deodorant's one of the biggest things here. And as you can see, Degree. So I buy a lot of Degree because Degree always seems to have a deodorant deal here. So I would get 1,000 points back if I bought a specific Degree men's spray. So I often take advantage of that. Again, this is not going to make you rich. I can't emphasize this enough. One of the cool things about the Fetch app, though, so you can see your history. So right now you're looking at the past like 5 or 6 that I snapped, and I just scrolled down below to take a picture so you can see just what it looks like. So I had a huge cashback reward from Target because I bought, I forget what it was. It might have been Tostitos for a get together, but I got 1,570. As you can see, the minimum that you can get is 25 bucks. And I probably got the 25 here at Red Robin as well, but I got a $15 bonus. And that's probably the case here for 30 as well. I got 25 for scanning the receipt, and then I got 5 points as the daily bonus. Giant, that's a grocery store in my area, so I probably bought something that was giving more points, and I didn't even realize it. So there are a lot of analytics. I didn't take another picture of it, but there are analytics to see like how much you've spent on receipts throughout the year. Are there specific items that you're buying more than others? So if you just want to see like a history of what you bought through this app, it is very useful. And for being free, even if you didn't get anything back, that's also a kind of a cool feature of this app is you can see your history, see if you're spending on stupid stuff, seeing how your spending is matching up month over month, year over year, that kind of stuff. There's a lot of cool analytics and tools that you can play along with. And since it's free, why not? By the way, I'm not sponsored by this app by any means, so I'm not like pushing this to you. And you'll see in the next mirror, here's all the rewards that I've earned. So 5, 10, 25, 35, so $45 worth in a year. And truth be told, the first like 3 months I had the app, I went balls to the wall. I snapped every single receipt. I made sure I snapped every single receipt. And then I got a little bit lazier. The reward points got a little bit less than when I first downloaded the app a year ago, but they're still decent enough. Like I said, you're guaranteed 25 with the daily bonus. I think it used to be like 50 for your first one daily, but now it's 25 with the daily bonus. So I've used it on eBay and Nintendo. Most of the gift cards that you want are going to be minimum of $5. And usually $5 is worth about 5,000 of points. There are some brands that are cheaper, so maybe it's only 4,000 points to get $5 or 8,000 to get $10. So it's not always a one-for-one situation. But for Nintendo, I believe that it was the case where I had to spend 10,000 points to get the $10. So there is kind of a correlation there, like 1,000 points equals $1. And the rewards are constantly changing. eBay, I believe, is no longer an option here. And Nintendo, while most gift cards you can buy at $5, I know Nintendo is a minimum of $10, but there's also Target and Amazon, and they don't have direct cash, so you can't do PayPal or something, but they do have a Visa card, and you can use this online. So it's kind of like cash. However, there is a little bit of a premium here. As you can see, to get $5 worth, you have to spend 7,000 points. So whereas most of them are like a 1,000 points to $1 ratio, if you want the Visa card and pretty much spend it wherever, you are going to have to upcharge a little bit, probably to cover for the fees. So something to keep in mind. That's probably the closest that you're going to get to cash if you want to use the Fetch app. But again, like I said, this is not anything to get rich off of. I've earned over $45 in a year. It definitely would have been $50 to $55 worth, probably $60 if I actually tried and snapped every single receipt that I got. But I just got lazy. I would like throw the grocery receipt in the bag, and then I would just throw it away when I'm done unpacking everything, and I got lazy with it. But if you are diligent, and I have been resurging again and making sure that I am snapping all my receipts, you can get rewards. I have not had a single issue getting any of these rewards. All of them were easily redeemable. It does take a little bit of time, so when you do place the order for, let's say, this Nintendo gift card, it does take at least like 3 days for you to be able to finally redeem the reward. So it's just something to keep in mind. Like if you were like me and stacking Nintendo rewards for like a new game or something, make sure you redeem it, like I would say at least 5 days before, just as a safety barrier. I've never not gotten my reward. However, they are delayed a little bit. It's not like you pay and you instantly get it through a digital code or something, or it comes in the next day. It usually takes a minimum of 3 days. That's just something to keep in mind. There are other ways to earn, such as referral, and I'll leave a referral down below. But once again, I'm not sponsored. I'm not forcing you to use the app. I'm just telling you my experience. It's been nothing but positive. The interface is extremely easy to use. It's extremely easy to type in receipts. All you need on the receipts for it to register is a store name, the total of the receipt, and a date. And if one of those fields is missing, you can manually type it in. Most of the times, I've never had an issue with that. So it's very user interface friendly. I've had no issues cashing out rewards. There's a plenty amount of rewards. I guess you would say the only issue is that you can't do PayPal or cash directly. That's probably just not as profitable for them, I'm assuming. And also for stuff like Visa, you are doing a little bit more of a more annoying ratio, I guess you would say, where it's not 1,000 points for $1. So maybe the gift card that you specifically would want would cost a little bit more. But for me, I use this for Nintendo just because I'm a video game and I'm a Nintendo fanboy. So I just use this for Nintendo, and I've had nothing but positive experience using the Fetch app. Again, you will not make a lot of money on this, but it's just one of those things where if you are already someone who tracks your expenses, you might as well just take your phone and snap the receipt with the Fetch app. It's on iPhone and Android, so there's really no excuse unless you're just like me and you're just lazy. So I'll leave a referral down below. You don't have to use it. By all means, just I'm not sponsored on this video. I'm just giving my honest feedback. And if you want to see what side hustles that I'm currently doing to try and retire early, feel free to follow along. Let me know if this review has helped. Let me know if you're currently using the Fetch app, and I'll see everyone in the next video.